Welcome to javainterviewquestions.com. Today we'll see an important concept. Why do we handle exceptions in Java? And explain in how many ways we can handle exceptions in Java. And the purpose of try-catch block in Java. We'll see all these three important concepts today. And first, coming to this, why do we handle exceptions in Java? And the absolute answer is to prevent a program from abnormal termination. We handle exceptions in Java to prevent abnormal termination of a program and to continue with the rest of the program. So that is the reason we handle exceptions in Java. In order to prevent abnormal termination of a program and to continue with the rest of program, we handle exceptions in Java. Assume that if we don't handle exceptions in Java, it results in abnormal termination of a program. And coming to the second question, in how many ways we can handle exception in Java? We can handle exceptions in two different ways. First one is using try-catch block, and the second one is using declaring throws class. We can handle exceptions in two different ways. One is using try-catch block and the second one is declaring throw class. So in this video we'll see only the purpose of try-catch block and how to handle exception using try-catch block. Okay, try-catch block. And what is the purpose of this try-catch block? Whatever the exception causing code is there, we'll place the all exception related code in try-catch block. All exception causing code is placed in try-catch block. Assume that if there is an exception in try-catch block, try block, it will be cached by catch block. If there is exception raised in try block, it will be catched by catch block. And if there is no exception, raised in try block, and what we say, JVM will simply ignore this try catch block. If there is no exception causing code is there in try catch block, JVM simply ignores this try catch block. And the last point, and the next point is try block is used to catch exception raised by its preceding try block. Catch block or catch exception is used to catch the exception that is thrown by the immediate or preceding try block. We cannot handle exceptions of any try block with the help of catch block. Only the preceding exceptions can be raised, can be catched by using catch block. Let's see an example how to catch an exception by using try catch block, and what happens if we don't declare a try catch block. Okay, for that I am writing a program, new class try catch demo. Here what I am doing is I'm simply writing a main method, and here I'm taking two variables, int a equals to 1, int b equals to 0, and int c equals to a by b. And now I am printing I am in main method. If you see the code here, I am saying a equals to 1, b equals to 0. So c will be 1 by 0, which will raise to arithmetic exception. But I haven't declared any code, I am not handling any exception here, and any code related to exception is placed here. So now what I will do is I will run the program, run as Java application. If you see here, we got an exception called arithmetic exception, and this is thrown by JVM, and this is the default exception mechanism. We call this as default exception mechanism. And if you see here, when we come across this int c equals to a by b, we'll get an exception, right? And the subsequent statement sys out I am in main method, it will not be printed. Since we are not handling the exception, it results in abnormal termination of a program. Now what I will do is I will keep all these in try catch block. Right click, surround with try catch block. Now if we run this program, this will print I am in main method also. Why? Because we are handling using try catch block. Now I am running the program, run as Java application. See here, it's throwing an exception. That means we are catching the exception by using e.print stack trace. At the same time, it continues the program, continues the execution of program. So that is the reason it's printing I am in main method. So in Java, try and catch forms a unit. Okay, there cannot be a catch block without try block, and there cannot be a try block without catch block. Okay, assume that I am commenting this code. See, it results in compilation error. What error we are getting? Insert finally to complete block of statements. So for every try block, we need to have either catch block or finally. Otherwise, it results in compilation error. And here what I am doing is I am commenting try block, and see here I am getting compilation error. Syntax error on token catch for accepted. Okay, we cannot have a catch block without try block. So try and catch together forms an unit, and catch is used only to catch an exception that is thrown by immediate try block. Suppose this catch is used to catch the exception that is thrown by this try block. Assume that if I have a try block before this, it won't catch that try block, it will catch only preceding try block. Okay, this is all about the try catch. Hope you understand this video. Thanks for watching my videos. If you like my videos, subscribe to my videos.